Hello friends, in today's video I'm going to explain how to create a quick PowerPoint presentation using 3D models and few default animations. I've used few very basic animations and transition called Morph because Morph gel with 3D objects or 3D models in PowerPoint very nicely. This is the final outcome which I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to explain how to create this as it is. Please watch it. Now let me jump into a blank PowerPoint presentation where I need to add few elements like 3D models and few graphs. First, let me add a 3D model. Insert 3D models from online sources where I need to search for Earth. And if I search, I've got many options, selecting any one of them and inserting it. Now it has been downloaded. Now let me make this bit big, rotate it in a different way and keep it in the corner, and then add an animation like turnable. Now it is turning, but this turning is very slow, so let me go to animation pane, change the duration to maybe 5 and then let it rotate. After that, just make a duplicate of it. Now keep the globe somewhere here, maybe little smaller, and keep the globe in a proper way so that you can see the graph, the globe the way you normally see in any pictures. Now let me add a transition for this second slide. Let me add a transition called Morph, and then if I go here and if I do the slideshow, see the slideshow, you can see this is now rotating, and once the rotation is over, if I change the slide, you can see the globe is coming and standing there. So where from we can start our graph animation. Now I need to understand the animation part. What kind of animation I require? For that, let me first understand step by step. First step, the globe should turn towards India and India should be in front of me. So it should stop at India. Then the India pie chart should appear, and then it should grow, and then it should slide towards right in the same part of the slide and stand there. Next, the globe should turn towards Australia, and then Australia chart should appear and then grow, and then go to the place where the India chart is there and stand next to it. Same way US chart as well. To add animation on globe, I'm just selecting the globe and I need to go to animations. There I need to select turnable. Currently it has been selected. The reason is I've just copied this slide from the top. It's a duplicate slide, so that is already been added. But if you look at the duration is very long, so let me change this to 3 seconds, and then currently the turning will happen totally 360 degrees, but that should not be the case. Here I need to make sure it should turn till India and it should stop there. That means India should be in front of me. So let me go to animation pane and select the animation, and then effect options, select the degrees, that is to 45 degrees, press enter, and then select left and press OK. Now you can see that the globe is turning and stopping at India. So now I can keep this chart on top of the chart somewhere here, because the map is actually showing up India there. You cannot see now, only it will happen after the animation. So let me select the chart and give the animation. If you don't give the animation, the chart will appear as it is. So the first animation should be fade. Second animation, I'm just adding the animation. You cannot select second time animation from these options. If I select another animation like fly in or any other option, the first animation will be replaced. Only first time you need to select from here if you want to select, but next time onwards, if you want to add animations to the same element repeatedly, so you need to go to add animation and then grow shrink. So it will grow up. So now let me just test the slideshow. If I select it, currently the India chart is missing there because animation added to that. If I click on it, you can see the globe is turned and now India is in front of you. If I click again, the chart is appearing. If I click again, it is actually becoming bigger size, but all are happening on a click action. So let me synchronize them. Before that, let me keep this somewhere here. So if I select it and then I'll be adding a motion path. I'm just selecting motion path action and it has to go towards right. Press OK. But what happens when actually it goes right? It will be in the same size at 150%. For that, I need to make it smaller. So let me select this and go to another animation. Rather, I need to add another animation, grow shrink, and it has to shrink to 50%. Now let me select it, go to effect options, and it has to be now 50% and press OK. Now what happens? It actually getting shrink. Don't worry about it. I'm just running this slideshow again. Then if I click, the globe is turning and India is in front of me. One more click, the chart is appearing. Another click, the chart is becoming bigger. Another click, the chart is going there. Another click, the chart is becoming smaller. But that is not the case. I need to synchronize all of them. So the first will happen on click. Second onwards, everything will happen either with previous or after previous. So the second option, that is appearing, will happen after the globe rotation. So after previous, the grow shrink, that means the graph is growing. It should happen along with the previous, and then it has to go to right. So after previous, and then grow shrink happen should along with it. Now if I run the slideshow, you can see only one click, globe is rotating. Now I need not click. Now the chart is appearing and growing and then slowly going and standing somewhere. But the placement should be a little way somewhere. Let me select it, press shift and drag it so that it will stand here. Now let me run the slideshow again, and if I click once, the globe is running, and then great. I've just decreased the size of the charts because they are overlapping the globe and the map is not visible completely, so I made them small. Now I need to give animation to Australia. Before that, let me select the globe and then give another animation, because now it has to turn and stand at Australia. So add animation, then turnable. Duration should be 3 seconds, and then it should not be 360 degrees, but it has to be another 45 degrees. And then it has to be towards left only. Press OK. Currently it won't appear. I need to run the slideshow. For that, first let me make this not on click, but it should be after the previous action. So let me just select it, one single click. So now the earlier all the animations are appearing now. So first India is growing and coming there and standing there, and then now it is rotating, and then you can see Australia is appearing. Now Australia is somewhere here. So let me add Australia chart like this. Now again, same animation to Australia. One is fade. Along with that, I need to add grow shrink. So it will grow. Now I need to bring this next to it here. So for that, I need to bring like this and then on top of it. So let me select add animation. So let me select the chart and then add animation, path motion, and select towards right. Press OK. So it is actually coming till this. So shift and drag maybe till this, like this. After that, I need to make sure the chart goes up. So chart will come towards right and it will be in the very down, but it should actually stand next to India map or next to India chart. So let me select the chart and add another animation, motion path. Now it has to be towards up. When I select animation up, what happens, that animation will be added on the parent position. That means where the chart is currently is actually on top of the globe. So the animation is added there. So I need to bring that animation towards this. So select the anchor point, and with shift and without shift up, so you can just drag it and attach it here. And then along with that, you can select the other point and drag it and just align it and make sure that it is aligned with the other chart. I think not. It has to be little up. Yes. Now let me make this chart animation again based on the, not on the click, but based on the event. So this should appear once the model turned. So that is after previous. Grow shrink should happen along with the previous. This right should come after previous. Oh, I need to grow shrink. So let me add one more animation, grow shrink, and that animation should be along with the element coming towards right. So this grow shrink should be effect options. It has to be 50% and it has to be along with the previous one. Now this has to be the last animation should happen after the previous one. Now let me select slideshow and only one click. Now globe is turning, the previous animations are appearing, like India is growing and then coming and standing somewhere, and then the globe is turning, standing at Australia, and then the chart is coming and then coming here and then coming there and standing next to it. Likewise, let me add US and just show you. After animating the US chart also, the final slideshow is like this. If I click once, rest everything is aligned because I've set up with previous and after previous of each animation. So India, then Australia, globe is turning left, and then next US. Now globe is turning right. Once the US arrived, the chart is becoming bigger and coming in, standing next to Australia. Hope you liked this concept and using 3D models. You can download as many 3D models from your PowerPoint slide itself. You can just go to insert and select a 3D model and go to online sources and download it. I'm actually now adding another 3D model which I have created by myself. The format of the file is FBX. You can search in the internet and you can download FBX models are available. I'll use a software called Blender. There I create 3D models. So one of them is this, which is actually showing thank you. So first what I need to do is I need to make sure all these elements are disappearing. So let me go to Home tab and then Arrange and Selection pane. So in that, only the 3D model should stand like that. Rest everything should be disappearing. So I'm selecting only those and then going to the animation, adding animation. Then I say, please disappear. So please leave. So what I should say is maybe wipe. I think I've selected the background also. So I should not, that's Control Z and then select Australia, US, India. I think only these three should disappear. So for that, let me select add animation and then let me go there and say maybe wheel out. So they just disappear. Once they disappear, that has to happen after the previous action. And after that, one more element to be added, that is insert and then 3D models. This is my own 3D model which I have created in the software Blender. And then I'm selecting that. This is thanks. And now it is added, which I can rotate. Maybe like this. Maybe let me rotate it like this and make it a little big. And sorry, just keep it somewhere here. And then it has to come. I mean, it has to also get animated. So for that, animations and arrive. And then it arrived, just arrived. So I don't want just arrived. There is a duration, slowly. And then it has to, I think, turn. Let me add a small turn. So the duration is like only 2 seconds. And then the turn is not total so many degrees, maybe some 10 degrees, maybe 5 degrees. 5, just 5 and press OK. And then this also should happen along with, I think I have not added the other one. So add animation, turnable also. So no, not turnable, I need to add arrive, I think, and then add animation turnable. So turnable should not be, it's only for maybe 2 seconds, and then it has to be turned only for 5 degrees. Enter. And these both should happen after the previous, and this with previous. Now if I run the slideshow, there is a final one where only one click, the rest of the animation happens based on the steps I have created. So India, then Australia, then US, then all will disappear. After that, a thank you will arrive. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have liked this video. If you want to download this PowerPoint presentation along with the assets I've used in this, like the thank you 3D model, the FBX file, please click on the link given below in the comment section. If you have any questions, please mention them in the comment section so that I can answer them. And please don't forget to subscribe. Please share with many. Thank you.